Hi, I'm Wes, and this is the Hip Bee Prospecting. Tom's behind the camera, and we're up here in the White Mountain National Forest of New Hampshire, and we're going to find some gold. Come along! Hi, this is Wes from the Hip Bee Prospecting. Tom's behind the camera. And today we decided it was a beautiful 60-degree day. And we decided to go up to the White Mountains of New Hampshire and do some prospecting. But when we got here, this is what we see. There's at least 6 inches of snow and everything is frozen. So I'm not sure if we can get in and find any thawed out gravels to run. Let's go down and take a look. The river looks pretty frozen and it looks cold. And at home it wasn't that way. It's amazing. We're only a 2-hour drive, but the elevation is a little bit cooler, so they got more snow. And the road's not plowed. This is an unplowed road, so I gotta be careful where we go around here because I don't want to get stuck. And we were going to do some panning, but I don't know if that's, I haven't decided yet if we can find some place that I can get to. Over here is a nice waterfall. We like to go crevicing here, but all the cracks and crevices are covered by snow. So that makes it a little more difficult. There's a lot less snow here. As you can see, we can get down and try to get some gravels. It's only about a 15-minute drive from the other area we were at, and it had a lot of snow there. This is the east branch of the Pemigewasset, they call it the Pemi, and we're going to go down and see if we can. I've never panned in here, but we're going to see if we can find any gold in it. Come on. Once you get it down to a little bit, you shake it down so the gold is down the bottom, flatten it out a little bit, and then your water's here, your concentrates are up there, and you wash it back like an ocean wave. That'll take the light stuff back. As you're doing that, you're washing in here so that no gold gets washed by. Rid of some of these bigger stones and give it a little shake, and the gold should be sitting, if we got any gold, up the top. I've got a piece of wire right there, so that means I did the panning well because I'm getting the heavies. And we'll see if we got any gold. I don't see anything. Well, we're back at the house now. And what you just saw was actually filmed about 5 weeks ago. And then we got busy with holidays, and now the holidays are over, and we're going to finish up. Now, when we were up there, we tried a couple different rivers. One was frozen, had a lot of snow on it, and the Pemigewasset River was, we couldn't find anything. We did about 3 or 4 pans there, couldn't find any gold, and it was getting late. So on our way out, we stopped by a stream that we have found gold at before. And there was no snow and ice there, so we went and we filled up 4 of these buckets. This is like a 2.5, I think, 2-gallon bucket. And we filled up 4 of those, and we brought them home. Because that was our mission late in the year. We like to get some soil to bring home to run at home in the winter. And here we are. It's January, and we've got our soil here at the house, and we're going to see how we did. Now, I classified those 4 buckets down, and I ran a metal detector over all the tailings. There was no gold in it. In the tailings of greater than 1/8 of an inch. I classified everything down to less than 1/8 of an inch. And this is what we have here. We have a 5-gallon bucket, and it's filled up to about here. And those 4 buckets we got are probably going to, which is normally when I'm out on the river, that's 4 big pans. But it's probably going to be about 3 pans of this material, which is less than 1/8 of an inch. So I think I'm just going to pan this out, and we're going to see if we should go back to that spot. We were at that spot before on the stream where we got this, but the gold started to run out, and we took this sample, and it will tell us whether we should go back to that spot or not. So we're going to find out together. So I'm going to set up, and I'm going to pan this out, and we'll see what we get. Now when I pan this, what I'm going to do is it's probably going to be about 3, maybe 4 pans. I'm going to fill up a pan and pan it down so there's just a little bit in it, and then add more and pan that down. I'm not going to completely finish the pan until all the material's in the pan, and then I'm going to pan the last pan down so that all the material will be in when we find out what's in it. So I'm going to set the camera up so you can watch me do that, and we'll see what we got for gold in it. Okay, we've got this pan down to just a little bit left, so we're going to shake it down and see what we got in it. I see a little bit of gold coming over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's some gold in there. Come take a look. Got a good sized piece here and a bunch of little bits in there. So there is gold in that spot still. And this is about 4 large pans like I have here. So that looks pretty good. I have a feeling we'll have to go back and explore that place a little more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up, and I'll meet you at the weighing station, and we'll see actually how much is in here. Okay, we've got all the gold out, and I've got it dried up. I dry it up by putting it in a pan and then just heating it up, and it burns it, all the water evaporates off. So we're going to set the scale and see what we got. Here we go. Now this is just 4 pans of dirt, and we've got 0.22 grams. Let me turn that around so you can see the gold that's in there. We got 0.22 grams of gold out of those 4 pans, so that's better than I expected. So I have a feeling we'll be going back to that spot. So stay tuned, subscribe, because we're going to be going back to that spot to collect more gold, and we'll show you where it is. We're going to be exploring all of New Hampshire and Maine and New England, and we're going to be finding gold. We're going to show you how and where to find gold in New England. And I thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe and the bell icon if you want to be notified. And until next time, peace.